Reignite is a reminder that beyond awareness, there is a need for renewed action in the fight against the disease, because ending
Greatness is not faceless. Greatness has a face. It has many faces.
But also reflects the social economic realities under the current administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Who can afford to run? Who can afford to run? And what does this mean for who can afford to run? And what does this mean for inclusiveness within the political space? Now, that is the first conversation that we'll be having tonight on the show, and joining me to even discuss all of that issue is Honorable Hassan Askey, the chairman of the APC Northwest Forum, and he'll be help us put all of these issues in perspective. And then the conversation will progress as we take a broader look at the Nigerian party ideologies and the strategies ahead of 2027. Are political parties still guided by clear principles, or are strategies shaped more by power and positioning? For that, we will be joined by Honorable Musan Basiratu Ibijoke. She will be helping us with that conversation. Please stay with us as the conversation begins immediately after this break.
Correro, your front row seat to the most pressing issues, from the corridors of power to the heart of our communities. We bring you unfiltered insight, fearless journalism, and the conversations that matter. And I invite you to this big conversation table as we analyze the top stories, ask the tough questions, and hold power to account. News that informs, analysis that empowers, debate that drives change. Correro, the big conversation, every weekday at 7 p.m. only on Rapid TV.
Magic has hit your imagination of TV. A brand new sundial with StarTime's inbuilt technology. New TV innovation with an inbuilt decoder that connects you to both StarTime's antenna and satellite signal. StarTime Sundial TV, you can enjoy over 300 local and international channels, 1 month StarTime's highest bouquet for free, automatic system update. More benefits, more affordable. StarTime Sundial TV is available in all StarTimes branches and dealers countrywide. StarTimes Inside, entertainment inbuilt.
Are you missing out on interviews, music, entertainment, thought-provoking discussions, and more? Don't sweat it, man. We've got you covered. No matter where you are, be part of the action 24/7, online and live.
Caesar Radio.
On Facebook, it's Rapid FM Umahia. On Instagram, it's official Rapid FM. And on X, it is Rapid FM 965. Tune in to Rapid 96.5 FM or listen to us live on our website at www.rapidfm965.com or radiogarden.com. Better yet, get our mobile app from the Google Play Store. Catch the pulse of the Southeast on Rapid 96.5 FM, the sound of your city.
Hey, Oyanam, Caesar Radio.
Meet the men and women shaping the future of Nigeria. Get to know your representatives at the National Assembly. From lawmaking to constituency projects, we'll take you behind the scenes and inside the chambers of the Nigerian National Assembly. Learn about the bills, their challenges they are facing, and the impacts they are making in their constituencies. We'll also bring you closer to the people they are serving and the stories that shape their work. Join us on NAS Watch every Friday on Rapid Television at 7 p.m. So get it.
From the heart of Africa, where dreams are born and passion is boundless, a new wave of talent rises. Liga, these extraordinary athletes are not just playing the game, they're transforming it.
Danny Rodriguez, the man chasing, it's Lamine Yamal! What a magnificent goal that
They
is!
shine on the world stage. Watch as they redefine football, inspire millions, and make history. La Liga, where dreams become reality.
My name is Faith Joseph.
Name is Martha Alu.
My name is Victor Arki.
My name is Divine Alex.
My name is Esther Omen.
My name is Arthur James Bruce.
My name is Godwin Sunday.
I am Ijoma Victor.
My name is Cynthia Agbo.
Josephine Bitru.
I bet you already know that this is
Rapid Television.
Welcome back. Well, joining me for the first conversation tonight is Honorable Hassan, and he'll be helping us put that issue in perspective. Honorable Hassan, it's a delight to have you on Kowero. Good evening. Well, before we even begin the conversation, need I mention also that Honorable Hassan is a grassroots politician who participated and aspired for many positions, which the last one was party APC chairmanship in the APC. Well, Honorable Hassan, it's a delight again to have you join us on Kowero one more time. Well, Honorable Hassan, if you can hear me, right now let's even talk about the APC sales of form, which is currently ongoing. Yes, so let's talk about the sales of form right now, even within the All Progressive Congress. Has it been so far? Has it been smooth or has it been very hedgy? Well, Honorable Hassan, I understand that your mic is, we're struggling to hear you. Perhaps you can help us to unmute your mic so we can get your take on the conversation. Yeah, we're still struggling to hear you. But then I'm trying to find out from you at this point, what do you make of the sales process?
I believe you can hear me now, right? I believe you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Please go ahead.
I think your question is regarding to the pound price by the party APC and the impact analysis of the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, or in total, I can say, the APC government, right?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
I would like you come again, please, on the question and the question that you wanted us to discuss. All
right. So let's even begin the conversation by first looking at the sales of form and the processes so far. What do you make of it, even as a stakeholder within the All Progressive Congress?
As a good citizen of Nigeria who always like to promote the interests of the country above each interest, I'm looking at it, it's not fair. The price for that form of 100 million to a president, this is an automatic sending out Nigerian news from the contest. Although it is not something new, considering the price of the forms, I think it has gone to a level whereby it is too exorbitant to a stage whereby Nigerians can be able to afford. So I'm appealing to Nigeria, I'm appealing to my party the elders to please consider other Nigerian youth that has interest in contributing their quota toward the, better Nigeria, to bring the price down so that many can be able to participate. Well, others are looking at it in this way, that it's a systematic, it's technically planned to stop other Nigerians from participating. Well, not any Nigerian can afford to buy a form of 20 million or 50 million to contest for a governor or senator, or a 10 million for a member House of Reps. So still, I was looking at it as a challenge to the Nigerian youth and the people that has good interest on giving their own contribution to a better Nigeria.
So let's even talk about the prices. Since you've taken us to the price, the price states that House of Assembly are to pick a form for at least 6 million naira, House of Rep 10 million, Senate 20 million, governors to pick the form for 50 million, while the president is supposed to pick the form for a total of 100 million. Now, within the All Progressive Congress, can we say for sure that approximately 80% of members of your party can afford this form as it stands right now? 80% of all progressive members?
Exactly. About 80 to 90% were not able to purchase these forms. So many are looking at it as a technical means of sidelining some Nigerians or party members from participating, because this switch of amount is only going to be gained or meet up with the price by those that are incumbent, those that are in positions. And one funny thing about it is that the party APC can sell the form to you and cannot be able to endure to do the right due process at the primary election, the internal democracy. So I was looking at it as a way that anybody, if I'm to advise any Nigerian in APC, before he was able to buy his form, he should make sure that those that believe they own the party are the people that directed him to purchase the form. Because I was able to purchase the form in millions of naira to contest for Chairman Abag in 2025. But there was no internal democracy. There was no primary election conducted to declare who became first and second. And it is painful for a politician. You earn your legitimate millions, you sink it to the party, and the party can collect it and cannot be able to conduct a proper election. I think, if I'm to be sincere to myself and Nigerians, I can be able to say that the party has to regulate how it collected money and how it conducts its internal democracy. Yes, because we have to understand that it is through free and fair Congress that will produce an eligible leaders that will have somebody to conduct a free and fair primary election. But unfortunately, the system is entirely different. I don't know what my party APC means to Nigeria and Nigerians, because Nigerians are there in need of a credible consensus or direct primary election to choose who will be a leader. But at the party APC, we have seen it. Last Saturday, I contested for party chairman in FCT. A chance for me to buy a form was not given to me and other aspirants. So a form only belonged to one individual that can select whoever he wanted to give and give to him. That is not good for democracy. Nigerian democracy is a baby democracy that needs to be taken care of. But honestly speaking, if we cannot respect the rule of law, that means we are inviting anarchy to the party and to the system entirely and to the country. So I'm pleading to the party, APC, and the leaders that they should try by all means to be conducting internal democracy, no matter how much it will cost them and how much it will cost, let them conduct it. But now I'm telling you, I am afraid to sink my millions and buy this form. At the end, there will be no primary election. Those with the long leg can use their masters. Before you know, you can see their name already shortlisted that they are the winners of this of the primary election. And I don't know why, even as I have mentioned, the issue of party executive congress was conducted the way it was conducted. So for any Nigerian that feel he can have the money to go and sing to contest for president, please don't waste your money, because the main people that will conduct the presidential primary election are people that are not eligibly and legally elected to be the leaders of the party. So they have danced to the tune of who they wanted to make sure that he served as presidential aspirant. So don't go there and waste your money, because the internal democracy will not be considered and respected.
So are you saying at this point that the ruling All Progressive Congress have already known who principal officers are going to be, who the governors and the House of Assembly members are going to be? So the members of the party should not, as a matter of necessity, pick the form. Is that what you're saying, Honorable?
Of course, we learned that each state, their forms was given to their governor. It is left for the governor to decide who will be senator, who will contest for senator, who will contest for member House of Rep, who will contest for state assembly. So all those forms were given to only governor, and it is governor that will decide. The same formula that was done to us in FCT that produced the party, state party chairman in FCT. We were members of the party. We have looked here and there in order to see form, to get the form, but the form was not given to us. So the same policy is going to be dictated to Nigerians, and this is an invitation to anarchy in democracy. Please, I'm appealing for my party that we should understand that we are serving Nigeria, not serving only one political party or one interest. That we should allow democracy to prevail in the system. We should do all what we can in order to promote democracy in Nigeria. Internet democracy is a backbone of democracy, because you cannot stop people from participating in the internal democracy and expect that you get what you want to get at the secondary election.
Well, that's quite interesting. So let's even talk again about the whole process within the All Progressive Congress, and also as it affects the Federal Capital Territory. Of course, you've raised that concern. For many, they said that Honorable Hassan Askey was not qualified, and as such, he didn't meet certain requirements. That's why you were not even given the chance to contest. But let's get you. How qualified are you for the position that you contested for, or you were seeking in that election?
I'm very glad to hear about these challenges, because I believe in challenges in politics. It is there that I can be able to demonstrate my qualities and reason why I am the best. But that chance was not given to me. Nevertheless, as you have asked me, I would like you to ask those making those. I would like you to ask those that are making such kinds of false accusation against me, that what are the criteria and requirements? Must I be Bagi before I will be given? Must I belong to one tribe before I will be given? If it is that, yes, I believe I'm not Bagi. I believe I wasn't born in Abuja, but I have demonstrated a lot and I have contributed a lot. And I believe other Nigerians are in FCT, they deserve to vote and be voted. And let me mark you or call the attention of those that are saying I did not meet up the requirement. Please let them table the requirements so that we can be able to see whether Haske has all those qualities and demand that he should be the party chairman or not. Besides, I'm not always fighting for myself. I'm saying justice should be done to Nigerians living in FCT. This is what Honorable Aske is saying. There are Gade, there are Basa, there are Koro tribes, all indigenous in the FCT, but they were marginalized too. There are Igala, there are Kanuri, there are Ibra, there are Hausa and Pulani. These are major stakeholders that build APC, but today they were abandoned by APC, promoting only one tribe. And this is the same tribe that was in PDP telling us that we in APC are Boko Haram party. But today they forgot that we are Boko Haram. They came and take over all what belongs to the Boko Haram party. This is all I'm saying, that other Nigerians deserve consideration, not necessarily my tribe Hausa, but consider Igala, consider Ibra, consider Gana, Ogade. These are all indigenous. They have no any land but Abuja, but they were all neglected, marginalized, and keep aside. I'm not supporting that, and that is undemocratic process, and I will keep on criticizing that justice should be done to other Nigerians, including you.
Well, interesting. Before I let you go, Honorable Hassan, in 2015, the presidential form for the APC was around 27.5 million. The governorship was 5.5 billion. The Senate was 3.3 million. The reps was 2.2 million, and the State House of Assembly went for about 500 million or thereabouts. Looking at the current reality, for many they will say that this primaries is further going to break the All Progressive Congress and almost a replicant of what the PDP is right now if things are not properly addressed. Do you share in this opinion?
Exactly. Because I am telling you, it has happened to me to participate in 2025 AMAC election. A proper primary election was not conducted. About 9 of us go through the primaries. 8 of us were able to form a forum. We have bribed several letters to the National Party chairman. We have bribed the committee that conducted the primary election. We have written different letters and held different press conferences calling the attention of party for consideration. But up to today, I'm talking to you right from that 2015 to today, nobody was able to conduct about 8 of us. Even yesterday, 2 of the aspirants were able to call me. Is that the way that we should abandon by our party? I told them, please keep on exercising patience. We should try to see if the party will consider us. But the party is not ready to conduct us, to appeal or to plead with us, or to at least bring us into a platform that will feel considered. They are now after conducting 2026 to 2027 election matters. So that would indicate that they don't have interest to pity anybody who invested his million and time and years in the party. Because we were not considered from 2025 up to today, and they are now going to join the 2026 aspirants. So should I still put my money into the same party that did this to me? And if anybody were able to get access to my plan and the way I was treated, he can still be part of the APC family, to invest his millions, to invest his years, to invest all his resources in the party and no single consideration? No. They are not inviting, a credible party members. They are not considering people that have participated, people that have contributed. So with this kind of character, I believe the party will not get what it wants in terms of pump purchase, and many Nigerians should put it at the back of their mind that go and buy, but you will not necessarily have a free and fair election that will produce you as an aspirant.
So come 2027, we're going to see factionalized All Progressive Congress.
Hello?
So come 2027, are we going to see a factionalized All Progressive Congress after the primaries?
It has started in different occasions, in different places, because it will be conducted, and probably he who has more money, he who has more long leg can still go at the party, and before you know, he will be declared as party flag bearer. And that will treat people to go to look for other ways, which I may just directly say anti-party.
So
anybody can invest. Not anybody can invest his millions, his resources, his time, energy, and years in the party. And a simple internal democracy, primary election cannot be conducted the way that he will believe a justice and consideration was given to him. No. And for the party to be doing this kind of attitude is as similar as they are sending signal to other Nigerians. Yes, we cannot be able to maintain internal democracy. So how do you expect the party to maintain external democracy with fairness, with justice and freedom to Nigerians? So I'm just appealing that for any politician like me, we have a big task ahead of us, that is toward voters and political party education to Nigerians, because there are less information by the national orientation to Nigerians on their rights and their civic duties, how to vote and how to protect their vote and how to contribute towards a better Nigeria. This is a real task ahead any politician, that he should try and do all what he can to educate his people on why and who they deserve to vote and how they should protect their votes, because this is what Nigeria needs, and this is a contribution by Nigerians to Nigerians at this time.
Well, Honorable Aske, we have a lot of things to discuss, but then earlier today, some group of House of Representative members went to get presidential form for His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let's get you react to this. Is this internal democracy? Would this further accelerate the growth and unity within the All Progressive Congress? You've mentioned two things that are factors that weakened the People's Democratic Party, and that's the first of them is a weak regulatory framework, and again, lack of internal democracy. Many have said it's one of the reasons why the People's Democratic Party was unable to withstand the 2015 pressure. Is this the same thing that is going on? Will House of Representative members getting a form for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu further unite the party and accelerate its unity and framework?
For members at the National Assembly to purchase form for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not something new, or it's not.
Will it further accelerate the unity? Will it further accelerate the unity in your party?
There are two different types of party APC members. There are those that believe there are things going wrong, need to be adjusted. There are those that are always saying, yes, everything is in order, let's go. Whereby, when it comes to election, they depend more on how to rig their way out, or how to do all they can do in order to get their way out. Where there are those that wanted democracy and right of interest should be protected and respected. But for others, those that are in the National Assembly dancing to the tune of Mr. President, they have never stopped President from collecting loans. They have never said this is the way Mr. President is going on, which is wrong. So many contracts are awarded without their consent. So many things were done in Nigeria, including non-implementation of the Nigerian budget for about 2-3 years now. They have never read their voice that this is undemocratic and it is not proper by the executive to be treating Nigeria this way. So do you expect these people to come up with something that is good to Nigeria? No, I'm appealing for Nigerians that irrespective of any religion or tribe from anywhere you are, our parliament has failed us in Nigeria, because when do they raise their voice that this is what is wrong and this is how an executive should do it? They have never done. They are always dancing to the tune of the presidency and executive. So what type of legislator we have? And they are always getting on their share. So from the share given to them by the executive, they have raised something reasonable that they can purchase one for him. And even they can, if there was a for vice president, they can still buy for vice presidents. Also, enough was given to them, and probably they were those that even decide how the cost of this form should be, because they believe those amounts are at their disposal. So they can purchase it if it was that price or 10 times of that.
Well, Honorable Aske, I wish we had more time to talk about the whole sales of form and trying to measure it with the social and economic realities, but I've been saying that our time is fast spent. I want to say thank you so much for your thoughts this evening.
I want to thank you so much for having me in your program, and I hope we will discuss more on topics similar to this one other time. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me in your program.
Thank you so much.
I'm happy to be with TV.
Thank you so much. Well, viewers, this is how far we can even go with that conversation. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we will talk more on Nigerian political space. Please go nowhere. The conversation still continues.
Correro, your front row seat to the most pressing issues, from the corridors of power to the heart of our communities. We bring you unfiltered insight, fearless journalism, and the conversations that matter. And I invite you to this big conversation table as we analyze the top stories, ask the tough questions, and hold power to account. News that informs, analysis that empowers, debate that drives change. Correro, the big conversation, every weekday at 7 p.m. only on Rapid TV.
Magic has hit your imagination of TV. A brand new sundial with StarTimes inbuilt technology. New TV innovation with an inbuilt decoder that connects you to both StarTimes antenna and satellite signal. StarTimes Sundial TV, you can enjoy over 300 local and international channels, 1 month StarTimes highest bouquet for free, automatic system update. More benefits, more affordable. StarTimes Sundial TV is available in all StarTimes branches and dealers countrywide. StarTimes Inside, entertainment inbuilt.
Are you missing out on interviews, music, entertainment, thought-provoking discussions, and more? Don't sweat it, man. We've got you covered. No matter where you are, be part of the action 24/7, online and live.
Caesar Radio.
On Facebook, it's Rapid FM Umahia. On Instagram, it's official Rapid FM. And on X, it is Rapid FM 965. Tune in to Rapid 96.5 FM or listen to us live on our website at www.rapidfm965.com or radiogarden.com. Better yet, get our mobile app from the Google Play Store. Catch the pulse of the Southeast on Rapid 96.5 FM, the sound of your city.
Hey, Oyanam, all Caesar Radio.
Meet the men and women